It's a sport that takes speed, agility, and a good eye. This isn't a shootout at the OK Corral. It's at a cemetery in the Southern Utah Shooting Sports Park. Gunslingers from the Old West had to learn rapid-fire Old West style in order to stay alive. But these cowboy action shooters are doing it for a good time.
It would be completely different if somebody was shooting back at you.
They come prepared, with guns of their choice and a lot of ammo. Packing heat dressed in old-style late 1800s attire, complete with gun belts and six-shooters.
These old single-action pistols and old rifles and stuff. But it's also, we have a great camaraderie. Lots of people have a lot of fun here. I think you notice the smiles on their faces. And anyway, it's just kind of a hoot.
Using dual action, single action, and fancy gunplay, these cowboy action shooters love to shoot.
It's a lot of fun.
Well, you're good at it.
That's a good gun.
You're
A
fast.
lot of good people and go to fun places. It's just a lot of fun.
Of course, there are a lot of bragging rights when the sport becomes competitive. Dressed in their Old West best, these cowboy shooters are competing from all over the world to be a part of something fast and fun.
Tolerable. That's the best word I'm going to say is tolerable. I don't want to jinx myself. But we're having a good time at it.
At 86 years old, Ronnie Legg is among one of the best, and not just in the West. Recently dubbed as the godfather of cowboy shooting, Wrangler Ron has proven his skills over the past 24 years by winning several world, national, and dozens of state championship titles.
This is my 16th year. I got here when it first started. I lucked out and was invited to come for the first time they had the Cowboy. And Huntsman accepted this as a sport, so I've been coming ever since.
His predecessor learned well. Lefty Joe can now hang with the best, proving that women can do well in this sport too.
Then as I got a little older, but yet he got a little older, I caught up with him and I passed him.
Each cowboy shooter goes through 12 different stages in 3 days. You have to be good, and you have to be accurate. Practice makes perfect. That's why many come back for more. Each competitor is timed and marked for target accuracy.
You killed them all.
All killed.
And husband and wife teams are also welcome.
One of the biggest things about the sport is the friends that you make, the people that you meet. It's one of the most honest group of people you can find.
It's very exciting. And you get to dress up. That's my favorite part. You get to dress up. I sew, I make all my own costumes, but the shooting is fun.
There is no prize money involved in this sport. Instead, they might get a plaque or belt buckles like this. But whether they hit the mark or not, they do it all for the fun of the game and the people they meet.
Cowboy action shooting is the most fun shooting sport that I've ever tried, and Huntsman is the place to be if you're over 50.
And those desperados who didn't hit their marks are still remembered by markers on the hillside, home on the range.
It's just amazing what some of these old timers, what they can do.
In the end, I decided to try my hand at a single action 38. Not too bad. Maybe I'll take up shooting too. From the Huntsman World Senior Games, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.